faces on behalf of facepaintingtips.com to show you this zombie face painting design. So first of all, I want to say I am not really good at the gore. I mean, it's not my specialty. I am more into the diamonds and curls and swirls and feminine stuff, but gave this a shot and it was a lot of fun. So I'm using a Kabuki brush here. I just sprayed the cake of Paradise light and dark green that I have on a split cake there, and just covering the entire face in like a swirling motion. The brush is not too wet, paint was not too wet, and we're going ahead and getting her neck in there as well. Special thanks to my model who did her own zombie hairstyle. Okay, here we have white StarBlends with a smoothie blender, and I am covering over most of the zombie skin here so that it has the green, sort of decaying, putrefied look, and then sort of the white, sort of undead, ghostly appearance. Just smoothing it around. And everything is applied very loosely, very free, just because of the supposed to be decaying. So here I have the black StarBlends I placed over the entire eyelid, and then I swiped up at the inner corner of the eyebrow and the outer corner of the eyebrow, and then underneath the eye. And then I'm following the the cheekbone there to give a shadow, as if it's sort of like a sunken in look. And then I'm shadowing here where the teeth are. And where the skeletal shape is up top as well. Now I have Paradise Red, and I'm using a Filbert brush. This is a very soft one that I have. It's and I just placed it in the inner corner of the eye and the outer corner of the eye, and then pulled it down on the outer corner of the eye a little bit, as if she's got very bloodshot eyes that are maybe tearing red a little bit. And then she told me that this particular type of zombie had been shot in the forehead. So we created a big dark hole where she was shot, and then a highlight around the lower third of that hole to give it more three-dimensionality and contrast, and then some red paint inside of it. This is a number 4 round brush. Same brush here, using black paint and pulling up where creases would occur, you know, if she was continually making an angry face for several years at a time underneath her eyes. And then I went in again with that soft Filbert, and just, it's moist but it doesn't have any paint on it, and I'm just blending and softening, and it pulls out into a gray color. Then I asked her to furrow her brow there, and I echo the lines that, you know, are naturally occurring when she gets really angry, and here around the mouth as well. And then I use that soft Filbert to soften up the lines around the mouth. And then I put a little bit of black on there and just kind of darken the nose to show that it's beginning to hollow out. Softening up the lines again. Now I'm going in with that same brush and just adding some white. I had her squeeze her face together and playing the white where the areas puff up the most. And then some echoing of teeth. I didn't really want to define the teeth really well, but just, you know, give a little suggestion of them. Because her own teeth are so fantastic. Okay, here we have Mehron stage blood, which is corn syrup and red food coloring pretty much. And I'm using a number 6 round brush. And I could use any clean brush there. And this is a zombie who has recently had a meal, so she's got this blood on her lips. And it's dripping out of the corners of her mouth a little bit. I went ahead and loaded it up so that it was dripping off and just naturally kind of let it fall down. And what happens is it drips down a little bit, but then it sort of stays in place. And as it dries, it becomes more solidified, almost like a melted gummy bear or something. It stays in place and it doesn't get, you know, your hair doesn't get stuck in it or anything. It's really great stuff. So I put a big blob inside the wound there, and now we put a nice big dollop coming down out of the wound. And again, wherever you place it, it's going to stay. And it'll dry in about 10 minutes to a tacky consistency. And there we have our zombie. Super fun. Have a happy Halloween, guys.